So I talk to my clients all the time of like, bro, if you have shit sleep habits and shit eating habits and you don't show up for your fucking self, you're going to pay me $5, $8, $10, $12,000 to teach you strategies. And I'm going to tell you the strategy and you're not going to fucking do it. Because at the end of the day, you can't even show up for your fucking self. Paying me money doesn't mean you showed up for yourself. Because showing up for yourself is a daily, second by second task.
A habit or a routine, a micro habit. Success, I think, is a series of micro habits that, like, you know, like when you're into fitness. So like if you forget to eat well for like weeks, then you start notice, I put on pounds. I'm
Yeah,
no
you don't
longer
forget.
you know, fitness, I think, is one of the best way to kind of visualize progress that comes from discipline, belief, and keep it going, you know.
Yes.
That's one of the reasons why I love fitness. And a lot of times people don't do things that they really should be doing, like tracking their macros and things like that. Oh, I don't like it. Oh, but I don't see results. Well, guess why? Because you're not in control of all of these other things that you have going on.
I'm
Very
glad you
interesting.
brought up the macros. I've been recently only on macros about the last like 3-4 months is when I've been like really serious. And it's just to get on the macros thing because I'm going to compare it to business.
Okay.
It's funny. I just was texting my I've got a lot of friends that are fitness coaches, and one of my buddies, I was texting him. His name's Elliot. I've been hitting my macros like pretty perfect. I mean, it's like it's hard to be exactly perfect. I'm like right there though. Like I'm as perfect as you can get. Like really easy, and it's fun. I'm like enjoying it. I'm like, this is so easy. I'm eating great food, and I always text him my macros, and I'm like, men who can't hit their macros are pussies. It's so fucking easy. Eat fucking the right food. It's not that hard. So the reason I say that is because in business, like we really overcomplicate it. Like we overcomplicate it, and like I learned that to make like let's just say like 20,000 a month in profit, which is not a lot of money, but it's life changing. If you're making zero, fucking from 0 to 20,000 a month in profit is fucking life changing money for sure. And to be honest with you, like a lot of people are like, oh man, like I want to get to 100 grand a month, millionaire. Dude, let me tell you something. You might be happier at 20K a month because your life's so easy at 20K a month. Like when you make 20K a month in profit, or even top line revenue, spend 5K on ads, make 20K, 15K profit, 0 team members, 0 team, save for taxes, groceries, bill. It's just like, you have literally no fucking stress at 20K a month. None. You make tons of profit, you pay your taxes, you pay your bills. To get to that is actually hella simple and easy. Like it's super simple and easy. And it's under fucking whelming. It's just like hitting your macros. It's like, dude, to hit your macros, chicken breast instead of steak, egg whites instead of eggs, cottage cheese instead of fucking yogurt, veggies instead of bread, or veggies instead of fucking pasta, rice instead of pasta. It's just like, it's so $20 a month for MyFitnessPal. It's really fucking easy. Push, pull legs. Don't work too hard at the gym. You don't even have to kill yourself at the gym. Don't work hard. You don't need to do abs or cardio, and you could still be looking great. It's just like, damn, dude, it's not that hard, huh? The problem is we talk ourselves out of doing the easy shit because we have the trauma of our inner child that's unsolved. And that kid is still inside of us yelling, screaming, throwing a temper tantrum. And we fuck ourselves. And we just can't sit. We can't just like sit in the grass barefooted and meditate. We just cannot do that with our life. It's always got to be something. Something else. It must be something else. If it isn't doom scrolling, it's a new YouTube. If it isn't this coach, it's a new tech. It's always got to be something. There's no way it could just be all about chicken breast. It is. It is. Try to make the chicken breast taste better. That's the best advice I can give for you. Try to make your ad strategy simpler. It's that fucking easy.
I like how you draw the similarities between the two. Because if you think about it, it is simple, but we like to overcomplicate it in our head. But you laid it out very simple. You know, you have all the and so many people talk about it. I think sometimes or a lot of times the issue is the no action. Like you
Mm,
might be knowledgeable in the thing, but you might be just stuck with, oh, I don't know how to get started. We'll get started. And I've experienced that, you know, and I consume way too much information on something. I saw this post online, which was this really cool. I might have to find it. I, it had to do with if you don't know something, you need education. If you're educated, you need it's like kind of like a funnel type of thing, and it ended with like basically you have to act on it because otherwise you're gonna be stay in the same home. One of my teachers told me that any decision is better than no decision at all, and then
yeah,
you'll learn from that decision. You just got
yeah,
to make up your fucking mind,
yeah.
you know, and
Paralysis by analysis, people have that, yeah.
yeah, exactly. And sometimes making a faster decision and see where that goes and kind of, you know, correcting or course correcting is better than doing nothing. And the past like couple months, because I told you I got into course creation. How was it? I said the same thing, like, what? Course creation. And I have in Hungary, in my last 2 years of high school, I was teaching in that high school extracurriculum classes like guitar theory, music theory, and things like that. And I love giving back. Like I'm super passionate about it. And of course, as a music producer, like some of the things you do is coach the singers, be the therapist. You know, like
Yeah.
do all these hats of things. You wear more than just a couple of hats. You basically manage a lot of times a lot of these artists and try to guide them through whatever is going on with their life to get the best performance or whatnot and learn to communicate differently because some people can't take direct communication but I love that you're so direct, like I don't have to ask. I don't have to ask, but I've
Thank you.
learned in the past for some people that I mentored, they really didn't like me being super direct and they shut down. I'm like, oh,
Mm.
but most of the best teachers that I've had were always super direct. And I'll be honest with you, I had teachers who were so direct, I cried. I was like, what the fuck is this? But now I felt like the really the need for me to do a different choice. And because of that, like I had a one guitar teacher at Berkeley, and he because of him, I'm able to play all the freaking triads, open, whatever on the guitar. If it wasn't for him, I don't think I would have done it. But he was so harsh and realistic, and all the other teachers, like one of my mentors who is I'm doing this whole course thing with, he looked at my background and said, dude, not saying it to hurt your feeling, but your background sucks. And I'm like, shit. And he's like, you're a good videographer. And I'm like, yeah, but I may have overthought this and I lived in the whole paralysis of not doing. And I'm like, shit. But now, just like you, I wake up super early and I work pretty much all day, you know, and I love it because I sit down and I have the setup. I don't have to fucking worry about where do I put a camera, what microphone I'm putting on, because everything is set up. And I just, like, I'm so glad that I started going and doing more guitar videos because I'm getting more and more results there, and I'm so motivated, you know, to do it. So a lot of it is showing up for yourself and making choices that leads you towards, you know, where you want to go. And I know that was kind of very simplifiedly said, but just like you said with the macros, it's simpler than you think.
Yeah, it is. And I'm
Yeah.
glad you brought up the, like, the paralysis by analysis thing. That's pretty interesting you bring that up because this week I had 2 sales calls where each one of them was extremely overly analytical and needed time to chew on it, needed time to think about it.
Mm,
And what I've come to realize, and I guess now I'm sort of using it as an objection handler, but I'm actually not trying to use it as an objection handler, and I'm not trying to close the sale.
mm,
My philosophy is money loves speed. And if you want to be successful in your business, you have to move fast and
Mhm.
not waste time. Like that's a truth that I live by because I've experienced it, because I've heard my mentors tell me that. So when I'm on a call with a prospect and it's the hemming and hawing and the, well, what's the cost per lead? What's the cost to acquire a car? What's it going to be? It's all this stuff. It's like, I will objection handle them because I love the game and I do want to serve and support them. But I know that I'm going to get to a point where I'm ready to leave.
Mm,
Like I will not stay on a sales call until they close. I will leave. I'm out because I'm like, dude, even if you pay me, you're probably not going to get results because this is how you are.
mm,
Now, if we do this and you're just like, fuck it, let's go, great. But to be honest with you, if this is how you're going to be in the program, you will not get results.
mm. I
Um,
see.
yesterday I had a call with my client. I had a call with my client, Allie, and she's got, I don't want to reveal all about her business, but she's got like a client that's pending that's about to pay her. She's about to cross 10K for the month of January. First month working with me. I've never had a client first month hit 10K. That's
Wow.
cool. She will not be the last, but this is the first for me. And I'm like, okay, you're interesting because you're the first client I've had where that's happened. And to be honest with you, I've been in lots of online communities. It's very rare you get somebody to get results that quickly.
Hmm.
So I asked her, what is it about you? Like, what's up with your mindset? You know, what's going on up in your head? Why do you think and I told her, I said, because not all my clients get results as fast as you. Why are you different? And she said, I have burned the boats. I have no plan B. This is everything.
Mm,
I have to make this work. And I realized she didn't give herself the room to overthink. She's an overthinker, but
mm,
she didn't give herself the room to overthink because she's like, I don't have the room to overthink. I don't have the room. I don't have that breathing room to overthink. I'm not comfortable in my current state. I need to get better. So I'm going to do
mm,
this. And she's gone all in on my system. And I have a video of her on my Instagram of her literally saying, this system just works so well and I'm just having so much fun. And so when I get prospects who are hemming and hawing about all the numbers, I'm like, dude, look, honestly, but this ain't it. I don't even want your money because you ain't going to
mm,
get results anyway, even if you pay me. So fuck it. I'm like, hey, like, I'm cool. I'm like, dude, I'll dip. I'm good. Like, I can leave. I'm fine. Like, we don't need to do this. I don't like doing follow-up calls unless I
mm.
really need to. Like, I will give certain people exceptions based on their current situations if they need a follow-up, because there are certain times. But most of the time, if it's I need to think about it, I need to chew on, I'm like, we ain't chewing on shit, brother. Go hire someone else or don't hire me. I don't want to fucking play that shit.
Now, do you say that? Or
Yeah.
how do you wow,
Kinda.
okay.
I mean, I don't say it that harshly, but I will say it the way I just said to you previous, which is like, look, dude, this won't work if this is how you're gonna be. Like, I'm like, dude, the system isn't that complicated. It's not that hard. It's not
Mhm,
that, but you already told me earlier you don't think you can do it on your own. Duh, that's why you came on this call. But like, dude, like you need to be able to move with speed. And if you can't move with speed, even if you pay me, I won't be able to help you. So like, why don't we just
mm.
call it a no? I'm like, dude, I'm fine. I don't need your money. I'm fine with calling it a no. I don't care. I'm good. It's like
And
I'm dipping. And if they pay me, great. And if they don't, fine. Fuck it. I don't give a fuck.
I
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Uh,
But you have to have the abundant mindset, bro. Like I have the abundant
mm,
mindset. It took me 32 years to develop it, and it's been really difficult for me. But you have to have an abundant mindset to be ready to walk away from a sale. Like I don't give a fuck. I don't need your money. Getting clients is easy, and I'm grateful for what I've got. So I don't want to work with some fucking overthinker and shit. Like I'm good, bro. Cause dude, Danny, like
mhm,
the reason I don't want to work with overthinking, over analytical, slow moving clients in my music business is because when I work with a client, I over deliver so much. And dude, my day today is wall to wall with one-on-one calls with
Wow.
clients. Like I do one-on-one coaching. I write your ad scripts, write your offer, give you a DM template, review sales calls, and I get on group calls and I do
Mm,
Slack, text, and voice support. Dude, I'm like, my friends are like, you're fucking stupid. Like, you're never going to be able to scale your business. I tell my friends, fuck you,
mm,
watch me. I'm going to scale with one on
mm.
one. My point being, though, I fucking sink into my clients all. I'm like making dinner with my wife and I'm fucking Zoom slacking or not Zoom. I'm voice noting my client.
Wow.
She's like, get the fuck off Slack. Stop talking to your clients. I'm like, that's me. So, dude,
I get
like
it.
people don't understand that. They think, oh, well, I'm paying you $6,000 or I'm paying you $10,000. I'm like, no, you don't understand. You're going to get more out of this than me.
Mm.
So I don't want to work like 10,000 won't be worth it. So I don't want the money if it's going to be a pain in the ass for me.